Check this out.
You having a nice day? You having a nice day? You having a nice day? Sign your face. You having a nice day? Yeah?
There's nothing better.
So my dad passed away, it'll be 11 years this April. And I still can't believe it, just saying it out loud, because it feels like it was such a long time ago, but it also feels like it was yesterday. It's a blurry time. Like I can't tell you, I don't think I really remember even his burial, like it's in flashes. But honestly speaking, I think the one thing that has sustained me at a time when I literally felt like my world had collapsed, you know, the love he gave my siblings and I. We got to enjoy him when he was a young father, but then I also had the benefit of sitting with him when he was an older man, and you know, I'd sit and have a beer with him, and you know, we'd talk about things.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is a new day. We thank the good Lord it's a new day. Thank God it is a new day. So good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. It's me again, WJ. We got something interesting today. Yes, we talk about relationships, but we're going to be talking about relationship from a different angle today. No dad, no pain. We see the impact today. Absent fathers in the home, absent dads in the home, whether it's by virtue of death, he's no longer here. And I really have to pause for a moment and say, if you're watching and you've lost your dad, that I empathize and sympathize with you. My condolences. I offer my condolences. It was hard for me to say even those words because I also actually lost my dad. He passed away 21 years ago. God rest his soul. Love you, Dad. And I know what the impact is. But I had him in the house before he left, before he passed away. But this video is just to touch on a whole lot of different things, why we need dads in the house. We need dads in the home. We need dads around. It's a lot of pain, whether it's, you know, you've lost your dad because he passed away, or you lost your dad because he's not home. He left the house, left you, forgot you. You never really had that experience. Either way, it's a pain. And I'm hoping we can use this as a way to reflect and think of just the importance of having dads in the home. If you're a dad considering living in your house, living in the home, living the children, living your wife, please don't do that. And if you're a child, don't have your dad around, is still alive, please do everything you can to reconnect. And if you're a mother who was instrumental in getting the dad out of the house, please do everything you can to get him back somehow in the lives of the kids. There's a whole lot of things dads do offer. And a greater percentage of what we see going on in today's society is because we don't have the dads in the homes. So this videos are just this collection of videos we're going to watch is just to kind of help speak out into the society that we need to do better. We need to do better. And hopefully it can start from here. We got to start somewhere to do better. How important dads are for discipline, to offer leadership, to offer direction, to offer stability, and even to offer love, comfort, and encouragement to the mothers and the wives in the house too, because they need it. Because without the mothers and the wives in the homes, the fathers can't really perform their roles the way they should. So kudos to the wives, to the mothers as well. You cannot have a good father without having a good mother in the home. So let's just watch. Please put your comments in the comment section below. So take a look.
Doesn't matter what you're doing. My dad would always tell me, you're not that smart. You're not smart enough to not study or to not work as hard as other people. And in fact, the only way you're going to succeed is if you outwork your competition. Like he just drilled that into me.
Especially that.
In fact, this is such a great story. My mom went out of town and my dad, we had this like overhang that was over the kitchen, and my mom hated it because when she was out of town one weekend, he just like sawed the whole thing off. So then there were all of these like boards and they had nails on them. And instead of just like hauling it away, he just looked at it like a big old pile of work for me. Every day it was my job to go out in the backyard with a hammer and hammer all the nails flat.
That's like the greatest gift from parents.
Totally. And my kids were complaining to me about so-and-so went to Tahiti during summer break and all we did was work. And I looked at them and I said, yeah, and someday you're going to thank me for that.
Hey, you take this freaking pad out right here, you see it? Yes, sir. See the pad? Yes, sir. Now, like I'm telling you, these don't need change, you understand? Yes, sir. These are fine. See how thick that is right there? Yes, if it needed to be changed, it would be way lower, like it would be way close down. So you got a lot of thickness right there. That's how much thickness you got right there, you understand? Yes, you got plenty of time, but that's how you replace them. You replace it the same way you take it out, you understand? Yes, sir. You put it right back in the same exact way, you understand? Yes, sir. That's how you gonna do that. You're gonna put that bad boy in just like that. Boom, your brakes have been replaced, you understand?
Well, I would say you need to understand the biblical role of the father. Again, I'm still learning this. I've only been at it, for 2.5 years.
We're still young.
But when it comes to your child, you are tasked to protect them both physically, spiritually, and emotionally, and really outside the house and obviously in other ways as well. Quality time is everything. You're not above any of the duties or the tasks or the roles. But you as a father and as the provider, you need to get your act together so much that your wife never has a financial pressure ever on the family. And if you have not done that, then you got to get your act together. And let me tell the men out there, you do not spend a dime on video games or sports games or things for yourself until your wife does not have to worry about finances. You come last in the family when it comes to finances, period. That is your job.
Fathers are last in the family. Let the church say amen. Facts. You have to think of yourself last. Take a look at this.
Like she crazy, cursing at her, telling her what you won't do. You won't clean your room. You won't do what you want to do. And you talk to your mother like that? Like you tough? Do you think you tough, little man? Talk to me like you talk to your mother. Talk to me. You think you tough, don't you? Boss up on me. Cuss me out. Tell me you ain't gonna do what I say do. I dare you. I dare you. You ain't gonna do it to me? Why you do it to her? Why you talk to her disrespectfully? Why? Little boy, answer me. Why do you talk to your mother disrespectfully? You don't know why you do it. Today I'm going to help you find out why. And today it ends. Today it ends. Do you understand? You will not call your mother out of her name ever again.
Wow. Before we go to the last one, which I think is so important, where the father of the house, was actually offering some encouragement to the mother in the house. I think it's so important. I remember an older man saying, the child you do not raise and train at 5 years old will drain you when the child is 15. The child you do not train at 5 will drain you when they get to 15. Fathers, we got to do better. Society's got to appreciate fathers and dads better. We need dads. No dad, you're going to know some pain. Take a look at this.
Stretch marks, I don't care. Photoshop, I didn't marry Photoshop. I didn't marry a magazine I wasn't looking to. I didn't marry a robot. And I love you just as you are right now. I don't care what the standards of beauty are on the outside, because that junk is not real. This is for my wife. I just wanted to tell you that I love you. You are incredibly intelligent. You were incredibly strong. You carried our kids. You've done things that I couldn't fathom or even try to do with my own body. And it's beautiful. Anything that changes the extra weight we both gain. Look, I've gained weight too. And the fact that you accept me is incredible. You didn't have to do that, but you do. I married a human and I'm lucky. I'm blessed to have married an actual human being who can hold real conversations with me, that can help me raise these girls. Cause y'all know, raising kids is hard. And you do it with me. You were my teammate. And the fact that after all of this time, you still put up with me and these girls, that's incredible. That's real. So you are beautiful inside and out. There's things we both want to change. There's things we both want to do, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't impact the way I feel about you. That didn't stop me from stepping in the bathroom at 5:30 in the morning and making this video for you. So I'm gonna stop talking because I'm gonna probably wake the girls up and then you won't love me anymore. So just wanted to let you know that you're beautiful, you're smart, you're loyal.
Wow. I have to say I really appreciate this guy doing this, because that's probably something, not even probably, that is something men, husbands, fathers, dads need to do more of. We need to do more of that, to appreciate the rock behind with us, wives, mothers, because without them, we can't do what we do or what we need to do in the best optimal level. So we need to understand that. Well, again, this whole video was just to highlight the importance of why we need dads in our lives. Now, again, if you don't have your dad, he's passed away, I offer my condolences. May God rest their soul. I've lost my dad as well. It hurts every day knowing that I can't talk to him. I can hear his voice again. It's a daily thing, but you learn to deal with it every day. You never forget it. It never goes away. Let me not fool you. Let's not get it twisted. You never forget it. I think of him every day. Just to throw that in there too, my mom also has passed away. So my dad passed away 21 years ago. My mom passed away 6 years ago. So it's like pain on both sides, but it hurts. But thank God. God is my father. And I thank God for my wife. Thank God for my family. Been my support system. So you need that. But we need dads. We need dads. Please, if you see a dad around, please encourage them. If they're not in the house, they left, encourage them to go back. And if you're a child, if you're of age and you can reconcile with your dad, please do it. Please take advantage of it. There's so many things, so much wisdom dads can offer their children. And dads are not just for their sons. They're both for the sons and the daughters. We all need our dads. Everybody came through a dad. Everybody you see walking around, including those that may claim, I don't need a dad. Yes, you do. You know why? Because you came from a dad. Your dad and your mom came together to have you. So it's not a unilateral upbringing. You need both sides. But today, because the focus is on dads, please, let's do what we can to encourage dads, to have them in the homes, to give them all the support they need. They hurt too. They go through stuff, even though they may not talk a lot. But they just need that. Give them the support system they need, because it's not really so much about the dad, but it's about the next generation. The impartation they need to instill in the children so they can also grow and become the best they can, so they can give the best to their next generation as well. So important. Well, thank you for hanging with me. We're about to wrap this up. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is an important topic, so I expect you to share it. Let's spread the word. The society needs to do better as it relates to dad. We have to encourage dads, give them all the tools they need. If they're not stepping up, we have to find ways for them to step up. We have to step up, because what God instilled in us to impart into the next generation is so important, and nobody else can. People can try, women can try, but they're not fathers, they're not dads. So they cannot instill into a child what was meant to be instilled into the child by the dad. You know how we like to wrap it up. We just like to remind ourselves that we always remember that we've got one life with many seasons. So let's make the best of it. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. You take care now. Bye for now.